What's up, tribe? How you guys doing? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and I hope you like this video. This is going to be your review for Legendary Season 3, Episode 2, The Grand March Part 2. Now, first of all, let me say I forgot to mention in the last review that when Kiki came out, she gave us a little performance of her new song, Bottoms Up, which, take it how you like, okay? And backing her up was the winners from season 2, the House of Mugler. So I just wanted to make sure that I did say that. Let's get into this Grand March. So these are the second half of the houses. Now the first house was Juicy Couture, the House of Juicy Couture, and they're from the Kiki scene, and they described that the Kiki scene is sort of like the younger kids, you know, that are coming into ballroom, and the Kiki scene is sort of like the training ground to get them ready for ballroom. So it's a big deal that a house that's considered on that Kiki level made it in. So props to them for that. Again, we have another we have Miss Lolita. Now Lolita, again, I was first introduced to Lolita on my house. She's from DC. She's from my area, and she was actually on the show. She was actually moving to New York to be able to do ballroom sort of like full time, I guess. She did not have a house at the time. And then we also saw her on season 1 of Legendary at the end. She was a part of that 007 squad. It was her. Remember, it was old girl from last season. They were on that the villains that came in and were, you know, part of the whole challenge at the end of season 1. So shout out to Miss Lolita. Again, I've been following her. I love Lolita. I've talked to her on social media a couple of times after my house. At the time, she was very responsive. You know, I haven't tried to reach out to her or anything like that since then. But anyway, she also has a YouTube channel if y'all want to check her out. It's called Lolita something. I don't remember it now, but she has a YouTube channel too. Anyway, so the house father is Day Day. We have Lolita, Brooklyn, Kamaya, and DYU. They're also known as the House of Face, and they are gorgeous. I will say that, all of them, gorgeous. Got some body yaddies, beautiful face. I enjoyed them a lot. I thought they came out ready to give us something. I felt the energy. Something I did not feel from a lot of the group's houses on the first episode. I didn't feel a lot of high energy. I felt a lot of nerves. I felt a lot of uneasiness, maybe even not as prepared as they should have been for different reasons. But I really felt like they gave us a good performance. Now, again, what I say and what the judges say doesn't always match. They didn't feel like that they had as much energy as they... And I understood what Leomi was saying. She was comparing it to the fact that they were coming from the Kiki scene. And she said Kiki is like boom, 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 boom. So I guess compared to what she was expecting, they weren't as energetic. But the judges gave them good scores. The judges, all of them gave them 8s. So, you know, for Leomi, an 8 is good. That's a good score. And I wrote in my notes that I enjoyed them a lot, you know. So then we have Alan Malaki. I hope I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm not, but Poppy is the father. Then we have Nunu, Sparkle, Alex, and Summer. Now I like their little outfits. They were giving me like, you know, I was saying like Napoleon kind of thing. Law even liked it, but he described it as something totally different. My notes are that they were a little sloppy and it could have been a lot cleaner. They were kind of given a lot. They were kind of all over the place for me. And their score was not that great. Leomi gave them a 6, Law gave them a 7, Kiki gave them a 6, Jamila gave them a 9. Now I don't know what the hell Jamila was looking at, but whatever, child. They walked away with a 28. But y'all know Jamila, child. Then we have the House of Ada. Now, the House of Ada has they have some different things going on. They are a non-binary house. At least that's what I heard. If I heard that wrong, put it in the comments. And they're out of Portland, Oregon. So that's not a place that you find a lot of ballroom. And actually, their house mother actually brought ballroom to Portland. She was introduced to it in LA. And when she went back home, she bought it there. And she said, you know, that's not going to be a place where you find a lot of, you know, people of color, a large queer community, and so for her to be able to bring ballroom there, and so that's she's Vanity. The house father is Poppy. We have Virgo, Sephora, and then Bobby or Baby. Now Vanity could not perform with them in their first performance because she contracted COVID, so she was not able to. So they ended up only having four members. Now their outfits were a little interesting. I liked them though. I feel like the outfits got mixed reviews. I like their outfits. And I feel like they was giving me high energy. Like I felt like they was there the whole time. But baby, the judges didn't necessarily agree with me. Jamila gave them a 9, but Laud was not feeling them at all. Laud gave them a 5. Like at all. Like Naomi wasn't feeling them. She gave them a 6. Kiki gave them an 8. And again, they were a little sloppy. They were a little all over the place. But I mean, I'm sorry. That was the last group. I thought they were pretty decent. That was just me though. But I thought they were cute. The next one is the house of Demuke Versailles. Mother Alita does drag. So we saw when they were in their like introduction, Mother was really father, but performs as mother. Does that make sense? Okay. We have Ken, we have Lash, we have Christian, and Cotton. Cotton also does drag, and Cotton was talking about how, you know, his family doesn't really understand that side. They're supportive, but they don't really get it, and he doesn't really get the feeling he needs. He gets it from his his house. I liked the outfits. They didn't like the outfits, but I liked the outfits because to me they were very versatile. Like I saw Versailles in their outfits. Now my problem was the house mother's outfit looked, remember how this year Met Gala's theme was supposed to be the Gilded Age, like a modern updated Gilded Age, so it's supposed to be like that whole Bridgerton thing, but with the 2022 twist to it that nobody really followed. I felt like that's what Mother was given. Mother, I felt like was given Versailles, but with a 20 because I don't think it was that modern. Maybe early 2000s twist. But anyway, so from that I did understand that people wasn't really feeling it. Their theme was kind of Come As You Are. I thought they were I thought that they were they were not exciting. Their performance didn't really hold my attention. It just really didn't give me a lot, honestly. It really didn't give me a lot. And the judges agree with me. Kiki gave him a 5. Now, you know Kiki gave him a 5. Child Law said he was ordering Postmates because he was so bored. He was hungry. Naomi gave him a 5. Jamila gave him a 6. Now, if Jamila gave him a 6, you know. That's how you know. When Jamila said, yeah, I'm giving y'all a 6. That's how you knew. So their total score was 20. So y'all know they in the bottom. So then we have Yahi Yamamoto. The house mother is Aoki. Then we have Luce, Golden, Linda, and Devo. I was here for their performance from the word go. They had this dominatrix theme, very sexy. It was black leather, whips, chains. They had nipple clamps and all kinds of stuff. It was cute. They had thongs and baby, I was here for that. I was here for the they had me at the word door. I mean, at the word go. And then they did this thing at the end where Mother was flinging her whip, and when she would fling the whip, they would do a different type of drop. Oh my gosh, I was here for it. They kept my attention the whole time. I was absolutely loving it. Jamila gave them a 9. Kiki gave them an 8. Everybody else gave them an 8. So they had a score of 34. So it came down to, we actually had a bottom house, and then we had a tie for the second bottom house. So the judges had to decide who was going to stay and who was going to have to battle and who was going to be safe. So the house that it came down to the house of Ada, and then it was a tie because they had 20. They were the lowest of the low. And then it came down to the house of Demure or the house of was it Machiavelli? No. That's a whole nother episode, Machiavelli, Lord. Or Alan, the house of Alan Malaki. I hope I'm saying that right. But the judges decided to give the house of Alan a second chance, so they were safe. But it came down to the house of Demure, Versailles, and Ada. Listen, Virgo. It was Virgo versus Cotton. Let me say something. That was a battle. I was here for that battle. They held my attention. They had some energy. They were fighting for something. They were acting like there was something on the line. They were acting like there was a battle to be had. And honestly, I would have been okay if they had done a double elimination in that first episode and kept both of them in the second episode. I know that's not how it works, but I'm just telling you, I was here for it, okay? I was here for it. So that is episode 2 of the Grand March. So now we're down to 8 houses, and episode 3 is the first theme ball, which I'm going to hopefully get y'all tonight. Let me know what y'all think. Drop it in the comments. Peace.